Hello everybody, welcome back to Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles, and today on the channel guys, we are going to be reviewing McFarlane figure, the Spawn line. And with us, we got the Omega Spawn, Salmon Twitch, we got King Spider, we got the Plague, and we also got the Nightmare Spawn. Now guys, before we get into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and help make this channel grow guys, so we can start crawling our way to 500 subscribers. Woo wee! And next after that, we can hit our big goal, which is 1,000 subscribers. So don't forget to like and subscribe. So now guys, with these figures, before we get into them, I want to let you know that I am a huge McFarlane fan when it comes to Spawn and the Spawn universe. With their figures. With the comic book, I read a lot of their comic books, but I get lost in it because it's a lot. And so I just usually stuck with the figures. Like back in the days, in the early 2000s, I was collecting all of them. Like I was getting every line, just buying all kind of different Spawn figures. But back then, they wasn't articulated that much. Like every now and then, you have an arm that was articulated, and then that was it. So I remember definitely having Sam and Twitch. I'm gonna scoot him over just a little bit so you can see Twitch, and I did a review on him, so you can hit my channel. You can check that out, and you'll see that Sam and Twitch. There's a video on them, so I want you to go ahead and check that out and give it a like for that video as well. But anyways, guys, I'm a huge McFarlane fan, and then I got rid of my statues and stuff because I was in a church that was kind of like a cult. They didn't believe in that stuff, and I'm so glad I got out of it because now I can start collecting again. And getting out that cult helped me. I started back collecting, and it helped me better in life overall when I started collecting to find my new life. So, anyways, guys, with all this being said, McFarlane finally start bringing out his Spawn line, and not only did he bring back out his Spawn line, he also brought back their articulation as well. And this time they're fully articulated. So what we're looking at right now, we're looking at fully articulated figures, guys, and these figures look nice. And right off the bat, guys, collecting was my number one thing. I started collecting, but I was bodybuilding first and then collecting second. I started collecting like probably like 6 months later after I really started getting really serious about my bodybuilding career as far as being a bodybuilder. So after I did my show, I got like really serious with my collecting as far as starting my YouTube channel. So I have a lot of figures, a lot of different lines that I collect, store collectibles, everything. I have so much stuff to it's unreal, and I'm running out of space in my room. And I use one of my rooms are for just for collecting, so it's like my studio type. And this is where I do my YouTube channels. This is where I have all my figures. I'm about to fix it all up though, and it's gonna look good at the end of January. We're gonna have a whole brand new big master bedroom full with toys, guys. So yeah, after I did my bodybuilding show, I got real serious of what I wanted to do, and I always wanted to do a YouTube channel. So I'm here, and I got my own channel, and I just started out, and hopefully by the end of next year, we could probably be somewhere in 100,000 subscribers. So, anyways, with this video, guys, I'm so glad McFarlane brought out the Spawn line. He's been doing a really good job with the DC multiverse. A really good job from where he first started, and I started with him from day one when he started making the DC collectible, DC universe, and now he made his own line and then different lines like that with the Avatar line, which is a great line. I recommend that if you love Avatar, go get those figures because those figures are dope. And yeah, guys, McFarlane is killing it right now in the game, and he's killing it with the Spawn line as well. But there's some things with the Spawn line that I like. There's some things that I don't like, and we'll get into that. We'll get into the gripes and complaints as well. And another thing is the reason why McFarlane Spawn like universe as far as the figures and stuff. Some of them don't sell that well, only because a lot of kids nowadays, a lot of the young people that are in their 20s or whoever's not in their 30s on down, they don't really know a lot about Spawn and McFarlane figures. So they're gonna get more Marvel Legends, more DC collectibles, and just stuff that's been out just now coming out. But back then, no one, like the kids don't know about the Spawn universe that much and McFarlane's universe as far as figures like these. But those who were back in the 90s when Spawn first came out, you know, that was the thing back then. Then it was dark, It was gritty, so that was dope. And for the fact that he was black and that he was the main character was pretty dope too, because that's actually one of the first superheroes to come out with his own superhero movie, which was Spine. I think he came out in 1997 or 1994. Around that time, that was like sweet. That was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid back then. So, anyways, so McFarlane been coming out with all of his different Spawn figures. We'll get into all the rest of them because we still have the Gunslinger Spawn that I have. We have the She Spawn that I have. We also have this other Spawn that look like a little similar to him. We also have the Clown. We have his monster form and his regular form. We have the monkey with the cyber monkey, and then we also have the ninja spawn, and then I have my MK11 regular spawn, and my next review I'm going to be doing this spawn as well, guys. This is on my is one that I will be doing soon, but I will be doing a comparison with this dude instead of my other spawn because his cape is too big. I don't have enough room for him to be up here with these guys. So anyways, let's dive into this, guys, and get this out the way. Now, with the spawn line, I already did a review on the Omega spawn. I already did a review with Sam and Twitch, and now I'm going to do a review with these three. I had these two for a while, and I picked up this dude last week. Me and my wife did. We was out shopping, and we're going to review him. But I want to say real quick before we do review him, Omega Spawn was $50. Now I thought that he was a mega fig, and I thought he was a mega fig, and I didn't think he was a mega fig, but he ended up being the mega fig. These ended up being 7-inch, barely 7-inch figures, and out of all of them, this one surprised me the most because this one is the most beefiest one out of these three. And then Omega Spawn surprised me because he was $50. $50 for a mega fig that's not even considered a mega fig. Guys, he's not even considered a mega fig, and he was $50. $50, and I couldn't believe it when I saw him. Because there's no way in the world this dude could be $50 and be this short. Like, my Frankenstein is way taller than him. And look at that, guys. Look at the difference. You got Frankenstein that's over here. Oops, sorry about that. Send him back up. You got Frankenstein over here that's way taller than Omega Spawn. And this dude is $50 and Frankenstein was only $30. So I don't know what's going on over there. But McFarlane Spawn line is more expensive than his DC line, and I don't understand why. So anyways, let's get into these figures now. Now, first one we're gonna do is we're gonna go with this one right here with the wings, which is Nightmare Spawn. So Nightmare Spawn. This dude looks dope. I wish it would have looked like he did on the box. This is the box art right here, and it looks dope. As you can see, if McFarlane would have made him this way, I really would love the figure. You see his feet. I wish he would have made the figure just like this, like the box art on the on the picture. Sorry about that, guys. My throat is really dry. Anyways, so this is what you get, and it doesn't look like the box art that you just seen right now. And that was kind of like threw me off a little bit because I just expected a better. I just knew that this figure would be just like the box art because the box art looked dope. It really does. And it's just messed up that we didn't get that same with this one. Now I'm thinking about throwing a cape on him. I don't know yet, but a customized cape would be dope on this figure. And I wish his wings could have been longer. Now, with the accessories, the student come with no accessories, but the peg that you see that's on them. And yes, these figures do need pegs on them. And I prefer on him and the Spider and Omega Spawn because they're hard to stand. So anyways, we're going to dive into this real quick. But the overall look on this figure is dope. I love the color. I love the detail. And everything on this figure is like really nice. And he's real skinny. And he's like really super skinny actually. And his legs are skinny. And this figure could have been a lot better, I believe. And I really do think that this figure could have been a lot better. The articulation, everything on this figure is cool. It's not too loose, not too tight. It's good, but it's just for the fact that like it's just like weird. It's not what I expected. I expected more out of this fig. Because the way that McFarlane produced these figures on Instagram, they looked dope. But to see them in reality, they're not as good as I really thought. And like this one, You know, he looks great as far as detail and everything. I'm gonna give this figure like a 7, guys. And we go over the articulation and everything right now. So real quick, he does stretch out this much, and because I'm giving it a 7 on the leg, only because this dude don't look like the box art. The box art, this dude would have been dope. If he would have came with a cape for another accessory and his wings would have been accessories, that would have been dope. Then he would have got another number. But I wish his face was different, and I wish that his feet were different. I hate his feet. So he has articulation up here. He does have a swivel on his thighs, but it is tight right there, and my hands are kind of slippery. And then he does have double jointed knees right here. And then he does have the ankle rocker right here. He has the toe pivot right here, which you can see. And then he could kick out that much far and then backwards like this. This is a weird figure. And then he also could do his T-pose. He does have an ab crunch right there. And he does have turnstile. This has really good articulation, actually. He has double jointed elbows, and he has his wrist right there on a ball joint. As far as his wings are articulated as well too. You can move them up and down. You can move them up and just like that. And then as far as him looking up, he don't look up, but he can look straight, and he does look down. Does look sideways like this. Does look sideways like that. If anything, I would have this figure like on a flight pose of somehow, some way, which he didn't come with that either, and I wish he would have came with that. But overall, the figure is good. It's like, is it like, wow, this thing is dope? No, not really. To me, if I wasn't a huge McFarlane fan or a Spawn collector, I probably would have passed on this. Even though I thought that the wings, this dude was gonna be better than the regular three of them out of the whole wave, it's not, and it's just alright. So out of all, I'm gonna give this figure a 7. Next one I'm gonna do is Spider, King Spider. This dude is dope, guys, and I was surprised. I really am, because out of all of them, this dude is dope, and he's huge and he's big, and the color is dope. Only thing I don't like about him is these freaking shoes. These house shoes, I do not like that at all. But overall, the figure is dope. The way that his body structure is dope, because he does look like a bodybuilder, and he has that, just that look. And then if you look in his face right here, the face sculpt is clear. You can see it. It's way better than the one that we just got done with the Nightmare Spawn. King Spider look dope. His eyes look really good. I love for the fact that they're red. They stand out. His paint on his face with the spider emblem in there is dope. And then overall, the figure just looked really cool with the green and stuff over it. And it's all over his body, so that's dope. And it has green right here. So that is sweet. I know some of them have green all right here. And on this figure, I didn't get that. Now, he does come with some accessories. He also come with this ball effect chain. He also come with these two hands, so you get exchangeable hands, which is dope. Then he also come with this little tiny stand, and he doesn't stand good on it, but I love the stand. You can put it with different stuff, so that's pretty neat. But overall, this figure is like really nice, and the overall look, I'm gonna give it a 10, well a 9, because I hate the shoes, so he gets a 9. But this dude is really dope. Let's go over articulation real quick. So does he look up that much? That's how much he look up. He look down. That's how much he look down. He looks this way. He looks that way. And then he does have good articulation. You can do a T-pose. He has a swivel right here. It's also on a butterfly joint, so that's dope too. And we didn't get that with Nightmare Spawn. See how he has that little joint right there? Give him like a butterfly joint. That's dope right here. He didn't get that. Also, he has a swivel. And then over here, he has his double jointed elbows right here. So that's dope too. So you could get this guy in some really good posing. And then his hands as the ball joint. So that's dope right there. And then he has an ab crunch here. And he also has another ab crunch. So this dude has a double ab crunch. That is dope too. And he does have an underwear, the diaper that he has, but it's dope. It does perfect with this figure. It does really good. And I really do like it. And now we're going to get on with his legs. His legs kick out that much, so you could get this guy in some really nice posing right here. So that's dope. He looked like a upgraded, crazy looking Spider-Man. The white Spider-Man. So I wonder how he would look with Spider-Man from the Marvel Legends. I think he would look pretty good with him and Venom. I think that would be pretty dope. But this dude looks really cool, and that's one thing I love about McFarlane figures for the fact that the muscles the detail that he does in his figures is really good. Look at all that muscle right there, the detail in his muscles and his leg and his quads are pretty neat too. Right here he has double jointed knees. He has no swivel right here, but he does have the rocker and stuff with the shoes. But the shoes are just horrible. I hate the shoe on here. But overall, this figure is dope, guys. He gets a 9 in my count. As far as articulation, he gets a 10. He has really good articulation. I don't really care about him looking up. You could put him in some nice poses where he's looking up. So overall, this figure is dope. And this is probably my best one out of the line. And I think only reason why he is because he's just like dope. Is he the best out of the line? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Sam and Twitch. I use those two as one figure. They did come together, and they both were tight. But this one right here is really dope. So this one gets a 9, 7, and a 9. Now we're gonna go with the Plague Spine. This dude, little backstory on him. A guy used I think it was King Spider, one of the guys. He used their symbiote, and then he got it on him. He injected stuff with it, and became the Plague Spawn. And this dude is like, this one I really thought was a special feature where his face light up, because in the Spawn Instagram on McFarlane's Instagram page, it looked like that his mouth and his eyes were lit up, and that would have been dope if we would have had that. And it also looked like he was a mega figure, but he wasn't. But this guy is still freaky. Like this dude, like a evil 10 times worse Carnage than the Carnage that we see in Marvel Universe. And this dude looks dope. And his hands are amazing. I love for the fact that his hands are big like that. And because he's just a regular 7-inch and not a mega fig, he still look dope, guys. And then I love the way McFarlane did his feet. His feet is different. And this one looks way better than a Nightmare Spawn as well. This one comes second out of these three. Is King Spider first, and then this guy second, and then it's this guy. Hit me up in the comment section below what you think is your best out of these three figures right here. But this guy is sweet. It's just hard to choose between him and King Spider, because King Spider has a lot of details too. But this dude has detail. I love that the fact that he has his red over there is painted on him as well. And then you can see all the back. He has all this crazy spikes coming out from him. And the back. And then even on his legs, he does have spikes coming out of there. So that's dope there. And then his hands are really cool, guys. Now, as far as accessories, he came with this nice little stem right here. And he does stand well on this. I didn't put him on it because I just didn't want to. He also comes with exchangeable hands, which is good too. Boom, right here. That's dope. And then the other one's right here, so you can exchange them if you want. I prefer these because I really do love the way that his hands are. He's like an evil Carnage. It looks like he'll rip Carnage in half, actually. And this dude just looks dope. And I love for the fact that his eyes are like yellow. Look like he's glowing. And this is just dope. Now, as far as articulation goes, this dude really does have really good articulation as well. His articulation is just as good as King Spider, better than Nightmare Spawn. And you see he got his ankles right here. They are kind of loose. Not super loose, but loose enough. So that's why I got him on a stand. So anyways, he does really easy. This dude is really easy to pose, really easy to move. You could get this guy in some crazy posing. Now, as far as him looking up, he looks up that much. So he can look up pretty good. He looks down that much. He looks side to side. That's cool right there. He has right here, he has a butterfly joint as well. You can see that the shoulder piece right there. He has that. I think it's called a butterfly joint. But anyways, guys, he has a swivel here as well. That works really, really cool, really smooth. And then here as well, he has double jointed elbows, which is dope too. And then his hand, he has the ball joint that McFarlane has, which is cool right there. Let's put this back up. Then he has his double jointed knees here. And he could kick out too, that much. And look at that, guys. That looks dope right here. He just looks like just dope. And he looks scary. And he just looks amazing. I really do love this figure. And then he could go out that much as far as his legs go. Double jointed knees. Like I said, he has the rocker, the original McFarlane rocker that McFarlane always have. And this dude is dope. He does have an ab crunch, a double ab crunch, which worked really, really well as well, too. And look at that. You can bend him that far back and not see anything. So that's really, really cool there. And he could bend down that much. So this dude is just really dope. I actually like this one a little bit better than the King Spider, only because King Spider has those nasty shoes. I think I'm gonna have to prefer this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Which one is the best one? And that is it, guys, for these three right here, which is took me forever to review these guys, but I finally got these dudes out the way. And I want to give them justice because these figures are really nice, especially these two, Sam and Twitch. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Which one is better out of all of them? Is it Sam Twitch? Is it Omega Spawn? Or is it one of these three down here? The Plague, the King Spider, or Nightmare? And real quick, this dude looks really, really good, guys. He does. He looks really, really cool. But my gripe is for the fact that this dude, I hate this part right here. I hate this cape. And I wish this could have been an option where you could just take this off. But the figure looks good. It's just that it's just tiny. It's short. He has good articulation as well, but he's just short. And for 50 bucks, man, that's... I see this guy in every Target now because no one's buying him only because he's $50. I think if this dude was like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, they probably would have sold, he probably would have sold really, really fast. But you can find this guy at any Target. He's an easy find. Sam Twitch is also an easy find, only because a lot of people don't know about these figures. But for someone like me, I really thought these figures were going to sell because I'm like big fan of Sam and Twitch, especially when they were in the cartoon. This is just dope right here. And this dude looks really, really good. I really love Twitch, the way they made him. And this dude just looks dope. And then also right here, we have Sam. Sam looks dope. And these are 7-inch figures. And you can tell by the way they stand next to them. I'm not going to do no size comparison because there's no need because they're all 7-inch. So they all scale good together. And the only gripe what I have with him, someone hit me up in the comments on my last video saying that they really wish that this could have came out. And I do too. I really wish that they would have where he could pull his gun out right here. That would have been really, really cool. And then you could put it back. I thought that would have been really cool. And like someone else said too, also, he comes with donuts. And I wish they would have had him come with donuts because even in the cartoon, this dude's always eating donuts. And not only that, guys, like if you have Ninja Turtle line with Tokar and Razor, they do come with a donut and donut boxes and the donuts. So you can use that, which I'm going to do when I take pictures and stuff with these two. I will have them using the donuts. So overall, these two just look really great, especially Sam and Twitch. I love the way that McFarlane make them. They look like they just walked out the comic book or out the cartoon. So this is a really, really good job on his face right here. So McFarlane did a really good job with this line. But overall, I really do love these two, Sam and Twitch. And then these two are my least favorites. I really thought that this one was going to be really good, but it turned out that it's not that good. So next on the list, I'm going to be reviewing this guy right here. This is Spawn. The recent Spawn that McFarlane brought out from MK11. And if you compare these two right here, he's taller than all the Spawns right here that we see with King Spider, Plague, and Nightmare. And then I also have my Batman Who Laughs for MK11 as well. And I just took him off the shelf just to show you how he looks. So I'm going to do a review. I already did one on him, but I'll do him again with the Mortal Kombat Spawn. But this one right here, the Joker Who Laughs, he looks dope. This is also a must-have. If you don't have him, this is a must-have. You must get this dude because this dude is dope. So I got a whole lot coming up, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below of this line right here, this wave. Which one do you think is the best, and which one do you prefer? And what do you think about the Omega Spawn and the price for Omega Spawn? But overall, my friend did a really good job with this line. I really do love it. I just wish that, according to the box art, I really wish that Nightmare could have been better, guys. Nightmare could have been a lot better. Now look at this guy right here. If you see right here, play like just like he does on this box right here. Yeah, King Spider. King Spider looks even better and figure than he does right here. And then you have this dude right here that looks nothing like he does right here. So that is a problem. Like, he don't have his skull in the middle, and he doesn't have it right there. And neither does he has the big red things. He only have one, but he don't have the other one, and he has no cape around him. And his wings suck as well. So that's just too bad. But you know what, guys? I'm going to try something real quick. I'm going to see if it works. So right now, I do have my Venom wings on me. And I want to see if these wings work on this guy real quick. This is just an extra bonus. Now, I don't know if you could pull these wings out. I don't want to break it because that's going to suck. But I think you can, but nah, it wouldn't look good on them anyways, only because the wings are a totally different color. So I'm not going to try it. I was going to try it at first. And it can come out. But I'm not going to do it. Because I'm still going to use it for my Venom anyways. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Which one is your favorite out of these 1, 2, 3, 6 characters? Which one do you think is the best one? And which one do you prefer? And are you going to get this whole line? If you do have it, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Please, it's a simple button. Just subscribe. You don't have to turn on the notifications. Just hit a subscribe, guys. Help build this channel, please. Also, give this video a like, guys, because it's a lot coming out. Just doing a 30-minute video takes forever. So please give me a like and also subscribe to the channel and help this channel grow. And we got so much more coming up. I got a Spawn video coming up, and then with this Spawn video that I'm gonna do of him, I'm also gonna review my original Spawn and his custom cape, which takes up everything. Then I also gotta do my Marvel Legend pickup that I did. I'm gonna do a video on them, and then we're gonna get back to my NECA Predator line, which started my name Bad Blood. And we got a whole lot coming up with that. Also got a new NECA Predator as well. The fugitive Predator that escaped from the lab with no armor on. I gotta review that. I got my McFarlane Dragon that I gotta review. That'll be probably a quick review. So I got a whole lot to go over, guys. So don't forget, if you want to see more, just subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe because I have so much more to go over. And also, what I want to do, another project that I'm going to work on is my, real quick, is these guys right here. I'm going to do a review on all of them because I have the whole thing. I have her, I have him, I have all of them right there. And I have the Flash, and I also have the green guy. So I'm going to do a review with all of them together. So stay tuned with that. And I think that's going to be an awesome video because that was a dope line that McFarlane brought out. So stay tuned, guys. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.